All right, this information is classified and is coming from a source that is reliable, and I want you guys to pay close attention to this because alerts and disbursement will hit your account according to what was revealed. So, guys, listen carefully and hear this, and make sure you subscribe to the update for more information.
By the time, yes, the last time that Honorable Farouk came out, we saw how heated the grand ecosystem was until now, when the voices of hope are beginning to superimpose over the voice of Honorable Farouk. Yes, it spilled the air. It caught a lot of believers, and it caught a lot of people who are already angry with the situation because of delay. I wouldn't so blame the victims that were caught in the web, because everyone has been delayed, and delay has a way it produces some things from around you if you're not so careful. Even the Bible said so. It said the rod of the wicked will not rest on the lot of the righteous. It doesn't end there. There is a continuation to that scripture, and the completion of that, it says, else the righteous will put forth his hands unto iniquity. We don't pray that the rod of the wicked should rest. Resting means it is now domiciled, is finding an occupation right in the life of that individual. You pray, it appears like prayer seems not to be a medium of communication to God. You fasted, it appears like there was no response coming from God. It appears like, can you deal with the silence of God? Especially when you are at the edge of urgency and God appears to be silenced. Everything you know to do best has been put on the line, but it appears God just wants you to entertain himself. There are situations like that people, get into, and they begin to do certain things funny, especially when grace is not available for them. So we could understand that a lot of individuals have waited, including me, have waited, for the disbursement of this grant, and it is not coming forth. It is on this wise that certain individuals were caught up in the process. So by the time that the voice note of Honorable Farouk spills the air, people just saw it. It was like a bait, like a fish that is already inside the ocean and is hungry, no food except within the water space. So when you throw a bait on the water side, you see like 15 million, 10 million rush at it to grab it at once, and they don't know they are going for the hook. Little time they were in the water, little time they are on the dry surface of the earth, and they are trying to gasp. They are gasping to catch their breath, and before they know, they are in the house of a stranger. Before you know, they are in the frying pan, and before you know, they are gone. Like fishes caught in the web, and they don't know what happens to them. Just that's all. And so it was like a hook. That message just went like wildfire, and it caught a lot of believers alongside that also, partner alongside with him, that there is no money to be disbursed anywhere. Everybody to your tent, O Israel. Everybody just depart, and everyone held the pieces of broken, dilapidated structures of the long delay, what the delay has cost. So, but then in the middle of all of this fracas, there are still individuals that are ardent believers, and they know that no matter what comes, there is fund in the system, and there is going to be disbursement. Upon that we are standing. Yes, upon the pinnacle, upon that zenith, we are standing, because we are not a chicken that easily chicken out. We are unyielding when it comes to what we believe and what we stand for. So that's what I say. I wouldn't blame anybody, because we have a different level of tolerances, but at the same time, we should also not be too soon giving up individuals when things appears like it's not working. We belong to a culture that hates delay. Yes, especially Nigerians, belong to a culture that hate delays. And when something does not happen as at the time that we expect it to happen, it is regarded or referred to as a bad luck. But it is not so. In majority of the cases, it's not so. Certain situations even appear like that, and God is in the process. There are certain situations that are the handwork of men. There are certain situations that God is involved there. Then when you give up too soon, even God can't help you. When you have given up hope, there is still hope for them that believe that there is help. And I want you to see and know that when it comes to your case as an individual, there is help for you. Did you hear what I say? You that is listening to this voice note now, there is help for you. If all of your hope, if all of your vision, if all of your trust, if all of your confidences is wired around the fact that your expectation is on the disbursement, you that is listening to me now and you are having faith, you are going to get your fund. I got a message from my email today of someone who had been following up on this channel and had to message me up on one of the posts and things, and I appreciated it, and also wanted to get into what is it called, this intervention fund, veteran or something like that. And well, I'm not into veteran. Actually, I responded to that mail, but I'm not into veteran. But I was able to guide the person based on the information I got, and I had to respond to that fellow on how to get across to veteran intervention fund. See, we should be our brother's keepers. The fact that you are not into something does not mean that you should stop everybody from getting into there, because one man's meat could be another man's suya. One man's poison, right, is another man's delicious suya. So I had to guide the individual jealously to see how to get, possibly this could be what you want. And this woman happened to be a mother of 5, according to her, who has been expecting the disbursement of UAG grant over time. A mother of 5, just at a go, a woman put up and delivered 5. I don't know that such still exists at this time, and she's one of the expectant, and it's not been funny. You could understand, it's not been funny to take care of even twins. You know what goes on with twins. I like them for people, seeing it on people, but myself, I don't like to have them because of, their wahala here doesn't have part 2. If this one breaks down, the other one is breaking down at the same time. If this one is crying and shouting, the other one is crying and shouting at the same time. If this one is sick, the other one is sick at the same time. They are so interconnected, let alone having 5 at a go. You know what that means? And this woman happened to be one of the expectant beneficiaries, possibly had committed some fund into the system at a point in time, but she's still there, holding on. From her line of statement to me, I could understand she is an ardent believer of the fact that the UAAG fund is going to be definitely disbursed. I don't have to discredit her mind. I had to tell her, your faith, your belief will bring you to the expected end. It will. The God of wonders, we don't know how He operates. We just know that He's a sovereign God. He's a sovereign God. He's a God of help. He's a God of preservation. He's a God that does not disappoint His own. So please, and please, if you have lost hope, don't ever lose hope. If you have lost faith, don't ever lose faith. In fact, keep on supporting the system with prayers. Yes, keep supporting the system with prayers. And in the long run, we are going to be the one to champion this cause. It will not see our end. We will see the end of it. So let your confidence be aroused. All right. And I'm going to also I got a message here coming from Kendra Investment. I'm going to quickly get that across to us. I just felt, I don't know, I just felt, let me encourage us tonight, because I know that we've passed through things. We've gone through a lot. A lot of individuals have gone through a lot, and we are a channel that is poised to see you outlive your enemies. Definitely, you're going to be the one to outlive your enemies, and you shall be celebrated in a grand style. Your moment is near. So I want to pick up this coming from Kendra Investment, and it says, good afternoon, my fellow subscribers of Grant in Nigeria. I just listened to Chief Akogon voice note this afternoon, and I felt so disappointed in him. Well, I didn't even get the any voice note from Chief Akogon this afternoon. You know, if I get, I will show definitely, but I didn't see any out of it. But possibly this Kendra came across the voice note of Chief Kayode Akogon. He said, if you don't know what is going on or happening in Grand ecosystem, especially in UAAG/Sanctuary Wealth grants, you ask questions instead of polluting the minds of the masses. The same Farouk he brought out the other day is the one causing problems everywhere, writing petitions and the rest of them like that. Grand community, I want to advise us, please ignore such useless and nonsense voice note released by Chief Akogon this morning. I didn't get to see any voice note. All right, that voice note is coming from the pit of hell. All right, possibly you've listened to it, then you'll understand where Kendra Investment is coming from. Actually, I would like to encourage and inform us that disbursement of UAAG/Sanctuary Wealth is coming by the grace of God, and nothing would stop it. We will celebrate this Christmas with this money. I can assure us that. Remain calm and be focused. Ignore any distractions and be resolute. Stay paying attention, or stop paying attention, I beg your pardon, stop paying attention to some riffraffs within the grand ecosystem or community. In no distant time from now, I shall come back here to say congratulations to everyone. Happy Christmas in advance. Then we also have another further one that says, I would like to encourage everyone to keep calm now. Something big that has not happened before in this country is about to happen through UAAG/Sanctuary Wealth Multipurpose Foundation. Disbursement. Don't listen to any negative voice note from any quarter. Thank you all. And that is what we have for now. All right, we also have another one saying, stay away from any voice note right now. Amicable is expecting alerts any moment from now. CEOs, your alert is on its way, coming any moment. Watch out, my whistle is about to start its action. All right.